For this assignment, we have two figures. Each one represents thread forms. The first one is Unified National Course thread form, and the second one is Square thread form. Let's begin Inventor and start new sketch on XY plane. Draw a circle with diameter equal to the nominal size for unified thread form is given 1.5, 1.5 diameter of nominal size for this thread. Finish the sketch. Extrude equal to the shaft size, in this case is given 2.5. As you see, 2.5 is the total length, where 1.5 is the thread length. Next to origin, there's a plus sign, expand, and then you see the planes. Select, in this case, YZ plane, and start new sketch. For the profile for this sketch, we will select polygon with 3 sides. Draw this polygon any place on the screen. Add dimension equal to the pitch size. Remember, pitch is the distance between each thread. Each thread distance is 0.125 or 1/8. 0.125. And we know that from where it's given 8 thread per inch, so every 1 inch is 8 of them, so every 1 would be 1/8. The distance between each thread would be 0.125. Now we want to move this one to the proper location here. We will use collinear. Before we do collinear, we need to have some geometry here, which this is a rounded edge. So we go to project geometry. Now we have a construction line, and we use collinear between this construction line and the base of this triangle. Then we use a coincident. Move the point to a point at the end of this construction line. When your sketch is fully constrained, finish the sketch. Now we select coil tool. Coil is located next to revolve on the ribbon. When you see this menu for coil, notice there are a few things we need to adjust here. One is method, which is selected pitch and revolution, which we use the same. We do know the pitch, we know the number of revolution. The pitch size is, in our case, is 0.125. Number of revolution is 12. 12 comes from the fact that we do have 1.5 length of the thread, and we have 8 threads for every inch. So half would be 4 threads. 4 plus 8 is 12. And then needs to define how you want to define your axis. In this case, would be according to illustration that you see here. Z-axis is the one we want to revolve this around that axis. Select Z-axis. And it's going in the right direction this time. If it happens to go in the wrong direction like this, you may want to switch direction to properly go in opposite direction. In this case, then you have one of these options has to be selected, either cut or join. In this case, we want to remove the material. We will say cut and OK. That should complete your assignment. Save your work, and then we'll create the IDW drawing from this model.